Alright friends, now we are going to learn about method overloading. This means we can use the same method name but with different parameters to produce different outputs. For example, let's say we have a method called display. I come here, I say my method name is display. So 5 here is my argument. Okay, let's define this method. So I copy this, I paste here. Actually, I copy all and then I paste here, yes. And then I cut it. I delete this and then I open my parentheses. Inside the parentheses, I say integer a. So, integer a. Let's print this a. I say system.out.println and then my argument is a. Alright, so let's run it. You see my arguments are 5. So let's try calling display method, but right now my argument is 5 and 15. You see I got an error because I define a function that takes 1 parameters. But if I define a function with the same name but it takes 2 parameters here, I say integer b. You see, I didn't take an error. It disappears. So, I come here and I say between those values, I give just 1 space and then I print b2. So, let's run it. You see, I printed argument 5 first because I call this function and then arguments 5 and 15 as you see. So this method works here. So how can this work? Because we now have 2 versions of the same method name, which is display here. When we call display 5, the first method, this method is used. When we display 550, when we call it, this method works. So how the program decides this? Based on the number of arguments that I sent. I hold this value here. I hope you understand it. In summary, method overloading allows us to write multiple methods with the same name but different parameters. Here I take 1 parameter, here I take 2 parameters. So the correct version is chosen depending on what program needs. Here I need 1 parameter, here I need 2 parameters. So, this is very useful and important concept in programming. See you in the next lesson.